Alright, so here we are. We've made the adjustments, so we're open from 8 until midnight, and then we did a bit of trimming, and let's see how many people we actually have to fire in the end. So we go my employees, candidates, actually no, just employees, task, just one. We managed to save pretty much everyone's job apart from this guy. So let's go to sleep now that we made these adjustments and see if tomorrow we actually manage to get some profit. So we're minus 1.8, remember. So today, if we're anywhere in the positive realm, I'm gonna be extremely happy. Not exactly, but from 1.8 to 1.6, it's still a good progress. So let's see. Somehow we managed to get not that many people as the other day, so we are dropping down to 8, and that's fine. We somehow had a few coming in from 4 o'clock to 6 o'clock? I'm a bit confused about that. Not operating at that time. Okay, let's go to the next day. Yesterday we might have still operated for a few hours with the old schedule, and that could have messed up the end results. All right, back up to 1.9. Now we don't have any customers until 7. At 7 they start coming, and this is normal now because we're not open, right? But we're kind of not getting enough people coming our way. It's midweek, and if we look at the last 7 days, yesterday would have been Tuesday. So Tuesday, Monday, Sunday, Saturday, Friday, Thursday. So it seems to me that the weekend is the place where our business is booming, and the weekdays is kind of dead. And it looks like Wednesday is the worst. Looking at the pricing, and first of all, let me start with that. I'm very happy that by changing it from 18 to 19.99 didn't break the demand whatsoever. And as you can see, the most popular product will be the hair care product. You see 48% of our sales comes from this alone. And then we have the remaining. The blowout fees I think were the most popular last time when the hair care products were at $20 and were not selling. So now they kind of dropped a little bit. Okay, let's have a look at EconoView as well. Revenue, it'll go by alphabetical order. So we made 8K yesterday, 9 the day before, 14K during the weekend. I think one of the little problems that we have is, first of all, the traffic index is pretty bad, and I knew this when I got the building. So it's still 1.9, almost getting to 10 customers per hour. What I was saying is that traffic index is pretty terrible at 24%, and I knew that when I got the building. In case you're wondering where this place is, where it's in Midtown, right? And my plan is to get all the retail places available in Midtown and make them ours, because the goal is to have total domination of this particular area of the town, and we're gonna get there. But to get there, we need to get everything in the game, and this was one of the buildings that were still available. And that's why I got it. And I thought that, yeah, I know traffic index is 24%, should be okay, right? It's still Midtown, and I got here and it looks quite nice. I mean, it's a pretty unique location. You have parking places here, and you just walk down the road and you have this nice hot dog stand or whatever this is, and you have some tables here where you can relax, eat something, get a coffee. You have some more spaces here. You have the George M. Cohan statue. It's a great place. That's what I thought. But it turns out that it's not really working as intended, because as you can see, we just don't have that many clients. Let me go ahead and sell everything here. Let's let another day go by. And we're approaching that 1 week mark. Because if you remember, around 2 weeks is when you pretty much make your, you can make your educated guess, so to speak. And look at that, we have, it seems that even though we have so many employees, we don't reach that 12 mark anymore, because I think it was related to those small numbers that we got in the beginning there. Now we're approaching weekend, and I think we will see a pretty significant bump up from today until tomorrow, because last weekend it was really good. Okay, -4. Yeah, we kind of got 10 people every day. Let's go to marketing and reopen the campaigns. And oh, look at that. 16 clients. That's the first time we got as high as 16. And customer service is improving, so it was 75, now it's 76. So it's slowly but surely growing. But this was kind of the trend last week. Sunday to Monday was that day when I got really excited. I would drop to 1.8, I think we were at. And then it went really bad. It seems to be the case here as well. Now it's down to minus 1.2 because we're not hitting that 16 customers anymore. And I thought we would be more closer to like a 22, 25 customers per day. I think that would be enough for us to make some money. But if we are under 20, I don't think it's gonna work. Customer service is now 79%, so that's improving every single day. We are selling products. We sell about 500 last week, last 7 days, which is good. Overall, as you can see, it's not really pulling that much. So let's go Wednesday. Wednesday, if you remember, was the most terrible day in the week because we lost everything on Wednesday. It's not that bad this time around. What if we look at Market Insider for Midtown? What's the demand for haircuts? Yeah. You see, this would be another reason why this is doing so badly. The hair care products sit here at 42% demand, which is bad, and we have 4 businesses in total. We are one of them, right? And the other things that we're offering is hair shampooing, blowouts, haircuts, and changing the colors. These are even lower down the demand line. And hair cutting fee, look at that. This is down at 30%. That is terrible. Absolutely terrible. And probably look at this. Cheap jewelry is at 66%. We're the only business in the area, so I do believe that is one of the reasons why we got those high profits. We have the recipe for disaster here. We have a building that's mid-size, a little bit under the required number of chairs to reach maximum building capacity, with a traffic index that's too low at 24. And with significantly low demand in the market for these products, for these services. So there's not really that much that we can do. Look, minus 7.2. So this is the worst we've seen since we started doing all these changes. We had a peak at 16 customers and then dropped. Our customer service is improving, which is great, but we are not making money off of this. Day after day after day, we're losing more and more money. If we look at the revenue generated, yesterday was 14K, day before 9.9, 13K, 18K. So there is money to be made here. It's just that it's not really with us. And one final thing that we can do is to reduce the number of chairs. So I've removed 2 of them from the shift. So before I do that, let me fire them. So I fired and reduced 2 chairs that are operating. Because what I'm thinking is that maybe those 16 clients that we get can be handled by 1 hairdresser. Just a silly example. This is increasing to 8 now. Yep. But it was consistent, the number of people, I mean. Let's turn off the marketing campaigns and let's get rid of another chair. There's actually more than 1. Because realistically speaking, I think 1 chair should be enough. And probably 1 head wash, considering the amount of customers that we're receiving. It's not that we're crazy busy, so we might as well test it out. I'm doing all these things not because of my immense love of hair salons, but I do like the industry, and I like the way it looks in this particular game, and I want to give it my best shot to try and make it work. Yeah, look, I was right. 1 person can definitely do the job, and of course it will have an impact on how much customers they can handle, but it's not that bad. So, and Sunday to Monday usually was profitable, if you remember, 1.2. I think this is the lowest we've been so far. If by Thursday we're still making negative amounts, then we'll pretty much have a good understanding of oh, ladies and gentlemen, this is the first day since this shop has been open where we're seeing a profit. 0.9. I don't know what to say. This was good. The trail. Nothing like out of the ordinary. We saw the same things happening yesterday, right? It kind of starts slowly in the morning, has a peak around midday, and then it dies off towards the evening. Okay, this is positive. This was just Monday. Another day has gone by. We're making more money. Now, could the reason be that there was a change in demand? Yes. As you can see, hair care products are now sitting at 43%. And let's see the rest. Hair cutting fee at 34, used to be 30. Hair chemical color 32, used to be 33 last time we checked it. And hair shampooing 29, this is the lowest it's ever been. It was at 30 as well. But the fact that it's here at 43, it has a large impact on our business. I mean, look, if it keeps going until the end of this week and we have every single day as a profit, then we're golden. We don't need to worry about this business. Hey, it increased a bit more. Now we're up to 6,000. And if we look at EconoView, let's see, revenue, precise cuts, 9K, 10K, 12K, 14K, 11K. It's not that much of a difference in terms of how much money we made. But I think that the bulk of the difference comes down to the amount of employees we have, because we fired a lot of people. 5.6, okay, down to 8. This was one of the worst days. Remember Thursdays? We had only up to 8 clients an hour and we're still making profit. Let's see, Fridays, 4.7, so dropping a little bit, but we're still making a profit. Hairstyling fees at 33%, shampooing blowout at 32, and haircutting at 31. So it kind of increased on this side, but it also some of the items have shifted up positively, and some of the items have shifted down. Overall, the difference is 0. That's kind of how I'm seeing this in terms of shifting percentage.